I just say that props to the women who give weekly pregnancy updates because I have been so bad about it. I don't think I have energy to do a weekly update. So props to you guys that did that. I always thought I would, but turns out you don't always have all that energy to do it. So basically, I'm going to cover weeks 29 and 30. Just go over some of the things that have changed since then. 28 was the beginning of me entering the third trimester, so I don't know, maybe it just hadn't really hit me as much, but it's hit me. Okay, third trimester has hit me. I just feel like a whole different person. I'm 31 weeks and 2 days today, so I just feel different. I feel like, I don't know, my body just felt like my stomach has just began to feel heavier a lot of times now, and this was just like more so the last few days, but like when I stand up, my stomach underneath my understomach, I don't know what you want to call that, it just feels heavy, like pressure almost. And it's not because he's dropped, because he hasn't dropped yet, obviously. I'm 31 weeks, I'm not there yet. But it definitely feels different, and I definitely cannot hold, like if I have to go to the bathroom, I cannot hold it that long anymore, because it will literally hurt to walk to the bathroom, just because I feel so much pressure, and you know, all your organs are just completely smashed, including your bladder. It's just, your bladder just, it doesn't get a say in things anymore, basically. So basically though, I did notate on my Instagram posts for my 30 week, or sorry, let me go back to actually more so my 30 week, I think things have changed, but, I kind of noted that my Braxton Hicks have become more intense, and I don't know if they're more intense or just more often, but they aren't like a pattern to where anything would be concerning, because I do drink a lot of water every day. I'm pretty good about that. I still don't beat how much my husband drinks a day, because he drinks so much water, it's ridiculous, but I drink a lot of water. My energy at 29 weeks wasn't bad. Honestly, it's more so since I've hit 30, like the end of the 30th week. Guys, it's just like, it's like you ran into a brick wall and like things have changed. It's crazy how fast you can feel like a completely different person. But I still can't complain. I have had a very, very, very good pregnancy. I never to this day have had morning sickness. I haven't had like any bad emergencies or anything like that. I've had some things here and there, but definitely nothing that I can feel concerned about, like as having like a high risk pregnancy or anything. So I'm very blessed in that way. I definitely a lot more movement, and maybe not more movement, but if you've been pregnant, you know what I mean when I say like it's just more distinguishable. It's not just like boo, 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 boo. No, it's like, here I am. Like I am just, this is what he does all day. Last night he got stuck in a position on my stomach, and I was like, I don't know if it was like a booty or a head, but it was literally on this side of my stomach. There was like a lump on my bump. And my husband was a little freaked out about it. He was like, can you just like make that go away? And I was like, I can't force him to do anything he doesn't want to. But it was really crazy. He stayed in that position for probably a good minute. And it was kind of uncomfortable, but like he slowly started like making his way across my belly button, and that was kind of weird too. But the movements are, just like right now, the movements are definitely a lot more noticeable. They're maybe not as frequent, but bigger, if that makes sense. But he still moves pretty much all day. It's just not as small. They're not smaller and more frequent. They're bigger, but consistent. So that's good. It makes me feel really good about it. If I don't feel him by the time I get to work every day, I start to have a little bit of a panic, but I always end up feeling him. I always have tell myself, if I don't feel him by this time, I'm going to go to the doctor. But I always end up feeling him. It's always fine. We're good. I am having a lot more trouble getting comfortable, which obviously I am growing, which is great. But that's going to come with the territory. Obviously, I know that. I would say too, which I've noticed this for a few weeks now, probably before my last update too, but I am like, I'm like running my belly into things. Like when I'm at work, mostly when I'm like going to the bathroom, I still go in like the normal stalls. I don't go in like the handicap stalls, which I might need to end up doing eventually. But I should say handicap accessible. Sorry. Anyways, but like the normal like narrow stalls, I go in there and I forget I have this thing, and I'm like shutting the door and I'm like getting stuck. Not cool. When I get in out of our car in our garage, when we're parked, when me and my husband are both parked in our garage, it's getting a little tight in there. Yep, did feel like getting a little tight getting, because it can only open the door so far when we're both parked in there. And yeah, that's kind of funny, but embarrassing at the same time. But, whatever. Still, again, loving it. Acid reflux, heartburn is definitely increasing. I feel like it's just going to obviously get worse until he moves down again, which at our class that we just took, they said generally the last month, that's when they drop, and then kind of have more room in your lungs and everything else. And so hopefully that will help. If not, the Tums have been doing the trick for the most part. I have been times still where I am falling asleep pretty much in this position in my bed. But it works, and the Tums are helping mostly. I just take them now and then. But it's definitely increased. That is for sure. And yeah, as I mentioned already, pregnancy brain. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's so crazy. Like, it's so true. You get pregnancy brain, and then you move into postpartum brain, and then you move into mommy brain. And so it's like my brain's never going to work the same as it did. But, it comes with the territory. So I'm okay with that. One thing I don't think I've ever really mentioned in my updates, and you might not be able to tell when I'm sitting down here looking at me like this, all like just like bleh. But my whole pregnancy, I have had people tell me that I am tiny. Like I don't look pregnant. Well, and whenever I go to the doctor and they measure like from down here to up here, they're like, you're measuring on track. Not to say this is like, 100% accuracy or anything, but it's just funny to me. Like, everybody tells me that I am tiny. From behind, I don't look pregnant, and trust me, I'd rather get this than, haven't you popped yet? But it's kind of funny to me. I never thought that would really, I didn't really see myself as being that kind of pregnant person, but it's whatever. Yeah, so comment below if you were one of those people that people said, you look so tiny. Before baby is born, as long as nothing crazy happens, I plan to do a nursery tour. I plan to do a hospital bag and baby bag for the hospital video, just kind of like explaining what I put in mind, why I picked it. I'm still in the midst of doing research of what I want to bring. I plan on doing those videos. If there's any other videos that you guys are interested in seeing, please let me know. I'm more than happy to try. Once I'm on maternity leave, I will probably be more apt to do more videos. Right now, I'm still working Monday through Friday full time. So when I get home from work, I don't really have the most energy, or I have to get other things done. So yeah, that's my excuse for this at this point. But hopefully I'll be on maternity leave in the next 5 weeks. Like, I cannot believe that. 5 weeks I could be on maternity leave. It's insane. Yeah, so if you guys have any other ideas or suggestions for me for videos, or just how to get prepared in general for this baby boy, please let me know. I do have in 2 weeks, I'm so excited, in 2 weeks we have another ultrasound where they're going to just check the placement of my placenta, make sure it's moved up, which they expect it to have. And then also they'll do a quick growth scan on baby boy. So I'm really, really excited. I'll definitely have an update for you guys after that, just because I'll be super excited to also confirm baby boy is a baby boy, and 2, to also just kind of tell you where he's at growth-wise and what they have to say. So that is all I have. I'll go ahead and show you guys my belly, since I am doing a video and I'm actually remembering. This is what it looks like from the front. This is from the side. But I definitely feel large and in charge. When I look down, it doesn't look as big. Oh, he's moving right now. Wish you guys could see that. So cool. It is so awesome to feel them move. And yeah, pretty much. I don't know why people always show both sides. I'm sure we look the same from both sides, but you know, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do I look pregnant from the back? I don't know. That is all I have for now. I will be back, of course, like I said, in a couple weeks for sure to give you guys an update on baby boy. Our classes coming up in June, so those will be exciting, hopefully very informative and not boring, and we'll learn a lot. So yeah, that is all I have this time, and I will be back soon. Bye guys. Michelle, she made this blanket. It is so adorable, and just as a sneak peek, this is the colors